in every field, every profession, women are just taken more seriously now, and they have a new confidence that they didn't have 25 years ago.
Three women, the Dixie Chicks, were taken even more seriously than Shania for Best Country Album.
I've never understood the concept of a movie or a song or a record being better than anyone else's, but I do love the Grammys for the recognition that it does give to a lot of artists that are creating some beautiful music and the opportunity to perform them.
I am flattered by your fascination with me.
Alanis Morissette performed Uninvited from the City of Angels soundtrack and picked up 2 Grammys, including Best Rock Song.
I think the men better get off their tails and get to work, because this is becoming a woman's world instead of James Brown's man's world.
Welcome back to World Beats. The focus of this week's Inside Track outgrew a pop dance career in her native Canada before moving to Los Angeles and a writing partnership with Glenn Ballard, which rewrote the record books. Jagged Little Pill sold more than 25 million copies worldwide, the best-selling album by a female artist in the U.S. market. After a 3-year break, she's back with 3 Grammy nominations for the song Uninvited from the City of Angels soundtrack. Amid a world tour supporting her follow-up album, she drew breath to talk to World Beats.
I would write about it, and it would sort of allow me to get away with not connecting directly with the people that I wrote about. And this song actually forced me to, because I wouldn't have been able to release it without checking in with them first.
Dear Marcus, you rock my world.
I started writing songs when I was 9 and had a friend of the family who I started a record company with when I was 10. And we released a couple songs. It was a single with a B-side across Canada on our own, basically independently, when I was 10 and 11. And then I had been dancing since I was 7. I started playing piano when I was 6. And that's where it all began. To Los Angeles after that and met Glenn and felt very safe, very nurtured by him, and he didn't have any preconceived notions of who I was as a writer or as a person. And in that place I blossomed and gave me the freedom to be angry, to be happy, to be confused, to be all these things and to write about them. The highlight of my career was when we started the Jagged Little Pill tour and everything was very new and we were in a van. That was one of my favorite parts. And then stopping the tour was a highlight as well.
Like rain, it's a free ride on your body.
I was very overwhelmed with the concept of celebrity status, the concept of fame, the concept of power and money and financial change and lifestyle change. And there wasn't a handbook as such to read. To get my bearings in the midst of all of it, so that's why I needed to take a really long break after I stopped touring.
Take us through your writing process. How do you start a song and how does it evolve?
For the most part, I'll write the music and lyrics at the same time. So the melody will often dictate what the tone of the song is, and other times I'll come in with one line and I know that that's how I want the song to start, and then the music will kind of envelop it, and it's very stream of consciousness. The only 2 songs that I hadn't done that with was Would Not Come and That I Would Be Good. I wrote the lyrics for Would Not Come when I was in India, and I wrote the music when I came back with Glenn.
Give us the inspiration behind Thank You.
Thank You was the first song that Glenn and I wrote for this record. I did it when I was in my shower. Just being present, being real and unapologetic and unself-conscious and very accepting of my body as well. I had kind of treated it like an ornament for so many years, and to finally be treating it as the instrument that it is and to celebrate it and not to apologize for any parts of it because it doesn't adhere to society's standards of what it should look like, and mine just celebrating that. I'd like to achieve not wanting to achieve. Yeah.
who told me World Beat helped keep her sane on her travels through India. We'll aim to bring a little more sanity to your lives again next week. But until then, I'm Brooke Alexander in New York, and we'll leave you with our nomination for the best performance by a broadcaster in search of a script, Mr. Steve Wright.
Hi, I'm Alanis Morissette, and you're in tune with World Beat.